She didn't just survive the Titanic, she took command of a lifeboat, confronted injustice, and rewrote history. This is the real story of unsinkable Molly Brown. Margaret Tumblin was born in a tiny river town, a daughter of a poor Irish immigrant. She left school at 13 to work in a factory sewing carpets. At 18, she moved to the west of Leadville, Colorado, working at a department store. And there she met James Joseph Brown, a self-educated mining engineer. In 1893, J.J. Brown struck it rich with gold mine. The Browns became certainly millionaires, but Margaret never forgot where she came from. She used her wealth to fund schools, feed the hungry, and fight for miners, women's rights, and education. In 1912, Margaret was returning from the U.S. from the trip abroad. She boarded the RMS Titanic as a first-class passenger. On April 14th, the ship struck an iceberg. Molly helped others into the lifeboat until she was forced into lifeboat 6. The officer took charge refused to return to those in the water, so she clashed with them, urging the women to row and organize. Once rescued, Molly did not rest. Aboard the Carpathia, she collected money for the Dutch-boot third-class survivors. She wrote letters to Congress and spoke to the press, demanding justice. The media couldn't get enough. She became a symbol of courage, resilience, and defiance. But she hated being called Molly. Her name was Margaret. Molly Brown did not slow down. She volunteered in France during World War I, helping wounded soldiers and rebuilding towns. She supported artists, spoke 5 languages, and even studied acting. In 1914, she ran for the U.S. Senate, just before women had the right to vote. She never won, but she never stopped fighting. Margaret Brown died in 1932 to a brain tumor. But by then, she already became a legend. She survived poverty, survived an iceberg, survived the judgment of society that told her to sit down and stay quiet. The ship may have gone down, but Margaret Brown never did. Comment unsinkable to honor the women that would not sink, in spirit or truth.